Все трябва да се далече малко, нали?
Да, бе малко. Чакай, аз гледам.
Я гледам, да.
Because it's Bulgaria is not a lot job have, but it's don't pay good, and it's here is better.
Because Bulgaria is a poor country, don't have money, and I can't pay my school if I work in Bulgaria. I need to work somewhere.
За это.
Deny that labour, fruit growers will reduce and restrict their businesses. And smaller growers will go out of business totally. The larger growers, and they're already doing this, are farming overseas. They won't move their land for obvious reasons, but they'll move their skill, their capital, and their expertise. And we've got UK growers who are growing in Poland, South Africa, France, Poland now. They certainly will do it in future if there's a restriction on labour here. But there's also the uncertainty factor. Growers have to plan 2 and 3 years ahead in buying their plants and their trees. And I know growers who have stopped expanding because they can't put an order in for their trees or plants because they don't know whether they're going to have labour in 2018 and 2019 to pick that crop. So already we're seeing the effect.
We're so reliant on that migrant workforce because the crop ripens and needs to be harvested when it needs to be harvested. We can't wait for the Monday morning to do that. So we need that. We need that labour. If we don't have that labour, we don't get the crop harvested, then the higher value jobs, the processing jobs, the sales jobs, the logistics jobs don't exist. You know, we don't have that homegrown produce. We don't have the industries that surround that and bring that to market. So there's whole industry reliant on this migrant labour.
I think the simple answer is that the labor standards are quite low. It's very hard work. It involves a lot of physical labor and low wages. So there's just not a lot of interest amongst Brits in taking up these jobs, to the extent that when there are labor shortages and temporary migrants don't come in sufficient numbers, the harvest will literally rot on the trees.